Well, Happy New Year. 11 minutes past midnight. If I had just gotten here 10 minutes earlier, you'd have heard the fireworks that the neighbours were doing next door. Happy New Year. Dan Science Man. I think you maybe got a little bit confused about what I was talking about, or you didn't know what I was talking about when I had this picture up on the board. As you would have seen, there is a planet Earth and there is a moon, which I'm about to draw in now. And then we have a sun. Now, the sun down here that I drew has got an approximate diameter. It would have an approximate diameter of 5.5 meters. Okay? I worked it out in my head, and it would be approximately 5.5 meters. Okay? So what we had was a planet Earth over here, and this planet Earth had a diameter of 5 centimeters. Alright? Now, in between planet Earth and the moon, there are 30.1 Earth diameters. 384,000 divided by the diameter of Earth, that's 12,742 kilometers, gives us 30.1. So what you do when you have a 5 centimeter Earth is you multiply it by 30, and that gives me 150. So that would be 1.5 meters. About there. And in that 1.5 meters, there's a tiny little moon. And you know how we know it's the moon? Because that is Daisy the cow. Now, the moon has a diameter of 3,476 kilometers. If we divide the diameter of Earth, 12,742 kilometers, if we divide that by the moon's diameter, which is 3,476 kilometers, right, we get the number 3.6. 3.6. Now, that means Earth is 3.6 times the diameter of the moon. So if that is 5 centimeters, we divide it by 3.6 and we get 1.3. So that there is a moon with a diameter of 1.3 centimeters. Now, whether you like it or not, that planet Earth at 5 centimeters in diameter, with a moon that has a diameter of 1.3 centimeters, is perfectly to scale, distance-wise, with 1.5 meters in between the two. Now, what is it that you don't understand about that, right? Then it was the sun. Now, this sun has a diameter, an approximate diameter, which is why I worked it out like I did, of 5.5 meters. All right? Now, what I was trying to explain was, in the diameter of the sun, if we followed it right down to where it drops, so we had one end and the other side, and we had the diameter, the distance between Earth and the moon fits into the sun's diameter 3.6 times. A coincidence that the moon or Earth is 3.6 times the size of the moon. But that Earth-Moon distance would sit inside the sun's diameter 3.6 times. That is the size of the diameter of the sun, okay? If I had this sun to scale distance-wise from Earth and the moon, we know that there are 108 sun diameters in between Earth, moon, and the sun. How do we know this? Well, what we do is we've got 150 million kilometers in between the sun and Earth. we divide that 150 million kilometers by the diameter of the sun, look, which is 1,390,000 kilometers. We get 108. It's actually 107.9. We took the liberty of making it 108. There are 108 sun diameters in between Earth and the sun. So if this sun were to scale distance-wise from this Earth and that moon, I do believe it was 594 meters away, right? Because all we do, we want to know the distance between Earth and the sun. It's 108 sun diameters. So we multiply. Alexa, what's 5.5 meters multiplied by 108? It's
5.5 meters times 108 is 594 meters.
So the actual distance that this sun would be away from this to-scale Earth and Moon would be 594 meters. All I was trying to show was the size of the diameter of the sun, right? And Earth to the Moon, 3.6 times. That fits into the sun from left to right or from top to bottom. Happy New Year. Enjoy my content because everything is correct. I'm going to come back with another one for you, another New Year's present, so that you can enjoy that one as well. Laters.